Good afternoon. I'm here to talk about worship and sermon for this coming week. We are on the verge of the season of Advent, that season of preparation, anticipation, readying ourselves for the presence of Christ in our life. It's one of those holy times of year. As I get ready for this sermon this week, there is a children's book that I grew up loving. It was the book by Shel Silverstein entitled The Giving Tree. And you may know that book. There's a boy that falls in love with the tree, and the giving tree keeps giving parts of itself to the boy for whatever the needs are, whether it's a swing, lumber for a house or a boat, and the tree just keeps giving and giving and giving. And at the end of the story, as you may know, the tree has given everything it knows to give, and it's down to a stump. And the boy comes back and looks for something from the giving tree again. And the giving tree says, I've given you everything I have, but you can rest on my stump if you need a place to rest a while. And I thought about that story of the giving tree in light of the scripture text for this week. It comes from Isaiah chapter 11, and wanted to kind of highlight the very first verse out of this. A shoot shall come forth out of the stump of Jesse. This prophecy from Isaiah, it had been a long time. There had been centuries that had rolled along without any hope of a Messiah on the horizon. But the idea is that there is a shoot coming out of this stump, that the stump still has something to give. The giving tree still has something to offer. And this passage from Isaiah has that glimmer of hope when it looks like there's no hope possible. And this week we will dive into or explore more deeply this passage from Isaiah and think about the passage in lieu of what hope really means to us. And so as we approach this Advent season, as we get ready to light the Advent wreath, we'll be lighting the first candle. And that first candle is the candle of hope. It gives us a sense of promise. It gives us a reminder that God never leaves us. And even in those places we feel most distant from God's presence, if we open our minds and hearts just enough, we recognize that presence has never been that far away from us and gives us courage for the future. So join us on Sunday as we enter the season of Advent and we explore the theme of hope.